Welcome back, episode number 11 of the Boa University Boa Breeder Series. It's time to separate the litter, so I'm going to show you how we organize everything in the rack system and also in the digital files. And while separating, we're going to label the babies and also check the sex. And we're also going to go over what the different colors on our cards mean when we are organizing stuff. So we have the babies here in the rack box. We have a lid on so we don't need to chase baby boas all over the floor. So first we have the yellow card. And on the yellow card we put the date of birth, the father, the mother, how many baby it is, and also then the ID number. And I'm going to show you like how we store this digital too. So here we have the litters born this year. We usually put them in the system when we are separating them to just keep it simple. So this is litter number 9. So we have VPI Labyrinth Het Anery with the ID number of it to a VPI Aztec Het Anery and the ID number. We have 19 babies, and then this is set up so it calculates everything by itself. So we are starting at ID number 113 on this and we'll end at 131. With this we also prepare the paperwork like this. So it's all set, so it's super easy to get it done when the baby is being sold. The same here, we put the number of babies, the ID numbers, short the characteristics, because there's a difference in the litter. Not everything is the same, so that we leave blank for the moment. But here, for example, we will put like a VPI Aztec, and since this is a litter where both the parents are Het Anery, so if they're not visual aneries, then they are going to be 66% posit. We have the date of birth, we have the protection status of the boas, so they are CITES Appendix 2 or E on the EU, it's the Appendix B. And if they've been exported outside of EU, we will have a CITES number here. It's self-produced, we have the information about the male, it's its own captured bred by us ourselves, imperatomorphs, and we have the ID number, and then the same with the female. So that's make it super easy. Myself is a little bit of a control freak. I like to have things super organized. When we're setting up the rack system, we will start on the first. We will have the yellow card that shows that here's the litter starts, and then depending if it's a male or a female, it will have a pink card or a white card. Or if we already decided that we will keep it as a holdback, then it will have a green card. And the green card is no matter if it's a female or female, or female or male. So yeah, so then we set everything up from the start. It's a very simple setup. I'm not sure this is showing super good on this camera, but yeah. So we have the water bowl and we have the hide, and then in the beginning we have newspaper. The newspaper later on gets changed to substrate, but in the beginning, like for the first couple of feedings, we really don't want the baby boas to get substrate on the food because yeah, you can have digestive issues with that. So now when we're getting ready to set everything up, we will label everything on the cards, the ID number of the animal, if we figure out what the genetics is, and the sex and all of that. But we will also store it digital. Here, like I'm a little bit of a control freak, I can show you. So here we have, so then we go back, we see that it says small 16. Then we have it here in the digital, small rack 16. Here we have it set up, so we put the sex ID number. We have a column for reserved for, comment if it's something special. Here, if it's a holdback, we put imp. But also we have price, date, when picture is taken of the animal. Just a yes if it's on the website, and also label for morph market, yes if it's on there. Because then it's super easy when animals gets reserved, like where should we go and mark that the animals is reserved and when they are sold being removed. So we are keeping everything up to date. At the moment I can say our morph market store need an update the website is very much up to date with everything that is reserved, but there's still some animals that needs have pictures taken and be uploaded. So enough talk, let's check some baby boas, and label them, what the genetics are, and check the sex, and yeah, put everything together. So we're starting with the VPI Aztec, and I'm going to show you here, hopefully this will be in focus now. So we just keep very calmly one finger beneath the head and one behind it. This is just to make sure that they don't turn around and bite. It doesn't hurt with these small ones, but they can hurt themselves when biting. And just amazing coloration in this litter. Super pleased with this. So to check the sex of the baby, we turn it around. Let's see. We put the thumb, this is the top of the boa, so we have the thumb there, but we turn it around. And then we take the index finger from the cloaca, and then you just apply a gentle pressure and pull it backwards. Now we had nothing there. We do it again, check. So nothing, and this tells us that this is a female. We usually do this when we're separating the babies, but we also check it once or twice more after they had a couple of meals. But I would say that it's 99.9% that we are correct checking it the first time. And with that, we also always do a last check before the animal is being shipped out to their new owners. So we'll put this beauty. So this is a VPI Aztec. And as said, the parents are het anery both, but this one ain't visual. So this one is a 66% chance that it is het for aneteristic. So we are putting this one in the box. So she will be the first. Now let's show you then. So then we put VPI Aztec 66% het anery. And as said, 0.1 because it's a female. And as we said, that the first ID number will be 113.25. And yeah, that's it on that. And then when we have put it in the computer, we will also fill in the card. So we'll show you the card we take from another litter. So this is from the first litter of the year. So here we have that it's a VPI IMG Sunglow Jungle. It's a white card, but we also put the sign for male here. And like this one has the ID number 0625. And then on the card, on the back side, we track on one side every shed, put the dates, and this one is empty on the right side. So this is a good eater, taking their meal from the very first time and everything like that. But I can show you a card like here we have one. This happens to be Super Jungle, and Super Jungles is a PETA to get eating. So then it looks like this. Then we have red dots, because when they don't take the meal, we put the red dot. So like just looking at the rack system, it's super easy to see who's the trouble eaters. So here we can see this one, we had the shed, but we have a lot where we have problems with feeding. So it's still eating sometimes and growing, and it's starting to get over and snatching the meals every time. So the last two, it's really been on it when it's been feeding time. And if you missed it and want to learn about how we do when we start to feed our baby boas, we'll have a link up here from previous week's episode where we show you how we do when we start feeding the baby boas. So now we've filled in the card with the information, VPI Aztec, 66% pos het anery. We have that is the female and the ID number. And since this is the first one in the litter, so it's easy, then we put, in this case, the pink card behind the yellow card, and then we put them right here. So then we take the next one. So this is one is a visual anatoristic. So this is a VPI Snow Aztec. So the Aztec is an incomplete dominant trait. In this litter we will have Aztecs, we will have Labyrinths, we will have Labtecs, that is the combination of Labyrinth and Aztec, but we will have some that is no pattern morphs, but everything is visual VPI, since both parents are visual. So this is a beauty. So we'll show it again. Just gentle holding the head, no pressure applied, so just calmly, and then we put it on the back, so we have the thumb like on top, and then we put the index finger, and then gentle pressure. Usually do this 3 times if you don't feel anything. And yeah, also a female. So let's put her in the box. Move over to the computer. So then we put VPI Snow Aztec. Again, 01, and this one will be 114.25. Again, pink card. So all filled out. Put it in place. And for you that watched the video when we were collecting this litter, know that how happy I am to have this little dude made it. So this is a VPI Snow Labtech, so it's the combination of Labyrinth and Aztec, and also visual VPI and visual anatoristic. I'm not going to say he, I almost said his. The size of it is quite a lot smaller than the others, but we're still going to check. And we also, this one going to be a little bit careful. But we can actually see when we're pushing that the hemipenes goes out, so it's actually a male. So that's unbelievable, because most of the time when it's something special, it's always a female. So super happy actually. So this little dude we're putting in the box here. So VPI Snow Labtech 1.0 because it's male, and ID number 115.25. And I can already tell you that that little fellow is getting a green card. So green card, VPI Snow Labtech, male, 115.25 for the ID number. And then I just show you here, like on the comment, then we are putting IMP. And IMP doesn't stand for imported, it stands for Imperator morphs. So putting the card. And when doing sexing the babies, when you're applying the pressure, if it's a male, you will feel like 2 small bumps. Boom. Like if you didn't already know, the snakes have hemipenes, so they have 2. Sorry dudes, we only have 1. So they have 2, so you will feel the small bumps. And let's do another one and see what we can achieve. So while on the Labtech team, let's do a VPI Labtech. So this is a VPI Labtech, Labyrinth, Aztec, VPI, and 66% possible het for anatoristic. And this looks promising. Like sometimes you can see it on the tail that it's longer. The males usually have longer tails, but the same thumb under pressure here and apply, and there we feel. I'm not sure. Maybe it's possible that it could be seen on camera. That boom, like 2 bumps here, boom. So beautiful male VPI lab tech. So we're putting that one here. Go to the computer, VPI lab tech, 66% het anery. And 1.0 and 11625. And then the white card. So all filled out, and we put it right there. So I'm going to continue doing the rest of these, but I don't think you will enjoy looking at all this crazy. I will try to find one more male to show. Let's take something sweet. This one I actually think is a female, but it's a super sweet VPI Snow Labyrinth. Just gorgeous tail, so much pink in this, like said previously. Really happy with the coloration in the litter, super nice. So let's do it. We put the thumb under, the index finger on top, and pull, small pressure. And as said, we could almost see it, that it was a female because the tail was so short. So now I'm quite sure we have a male. So the thumb on the top, we have it upside down, so the index finger put pressure, and boom boom. Hopefully you can see it, that boom boom. It's 2 bumps. So this VPI Labyrinth, really nice strong patterns, lovely color in the tail. I'm not sure if we're picking up in camera, really saturated, nice sides. So yeah. But with that, I think we'll leave it. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to write them down in the comment or send us a message. You will find it if you on the channel page. You find the email, and in the description down below you have the numbers to send questions, or just reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram. We always try to help out, but be patient. Sometimes it will take a while because there's tons of requests, messages and stuff like that. And if you haven't already done it, please consider to hit that subscribe button. It helps, it makes me and Tim happy. And yeah, till next time. See you!